I left home when I was 15. My mother beat me and then had me arrested for assaulting her even though I was the one with bruises and a black eye. After that I was back and forth until I was 19 when I left forever. I went no contact until I got pregnant with my oldest, and then I reached out to give her a chance at being a grandmother. I lived far away, so was able to have my privacy still and boundaries she had no choice but to follow. I went through a bunch of health issues over the years. If I were to be honest, I had them since I was a kid and she ignored them and claimed I was faking. Even when I was passed out cold on the ground. My body and mind is forever damaged because of her neglecting to get me medical help. I learned to speak for myself, got a chance to talk to doctors without my childhood medical record that is full of her lies. I have a brain condition that has caused damage because of her abuse over the years and lack of medical attention. It is also genetic. I also have a few autoimmune disorders that are also genetic. My children are now watched for it. All of this is important. When this all started, I had a minor brother I was concerned about who was facing health issues too and was a lot like me when I was growing up. I reached out to him first to find out if she was treating him any better than me, and come to find out she wasn't. I felt the need to protect him, so I called her. I told her I found why I have been sick my whole life and I wasn't faking, and I finally had doctors that listened to me, and I have damage from the years of medical neglect, and that she is doing the same thing to minor brother. I told her my medical stuff is private and she isn't to go talking to everyone about it because it's not her place, but she needs to get minor brother tested for these things. She told me she understood and respected my privacy and she would get him tested, and she was sorry I felt she neglected my medical needs, and that she always did what was best by all her children. This was a red flag to me. Few days later she calls me and tells me she was talking to some friends about my diagnosis and she wants to share what they said. I shut it down right there and told her she was told my information was private and she had no right to talk to anyone about it other than her doctor to deal with my brother. I told her she had her time to deal with it. When I was a minor she neglected to. My doctor and the team he put together had my medical issues handled, and she is done being told anything. She pulled the guilt card of minor brother and he needs to know what else comes up since it seems to be genetic. I told her minor brother will not be a minor for much longer, and once he is old enough to do things without her he will know himself what to ask about. I put up the wall, no more important information was shared. She got pictures of her grandkids and that was it. She went as far as telling me her doctor would call mine and mine would tell hers, who would tell her. My doctor said it doesn't work like that, and anyone calls him about anything to do with my family without a court order will face serious consequences. Fast forward a year, I am healthy and accepted back to school for a college degree. My kids are in school now, so I move us back to where I grew up. I didn't tell her I was coming. I have tried before and she made ridiculous demands and tried to put rules in place to control my life. Didn't work and I wasn't going to allow it to happen again. She finds out through my other adult sibling accidentally telling her. He didn't realize she didn't know and apologized. She started suffocating me, demanding to see me and the kids right away. I pushed back, told her I still have boundaries and privacy and she wasn't doing this. I will see her when I'm ready and she will respect that. Minor brother was a few months away from no longer being a minor. He was given my oldest so she could spend time with him, and someone I trusted was present. She couldn't keep up with him, my minor brother could though. All she did was complain the whole time she had him and made minor brother ask to come get him within 30 minutes of having him. That was the last time she seen him. She has never seen my other children, they were with their father that night. Fast forward a week or two, I find out a job I was offered before moving back fell through, the reason being she went asking for work using my name. She was harassing other places that operated under the same company. They pulled their offer. It was only until school started, but it was something, and they were willing to find a way to work with me around school. I confronted her. She started playing mind games with me. I had enough. I seen her play these games my whole life, plus I had almost not minor brother also texting me and telling me what was happening on that end. I told her I was done. The physical abuse caused damage that she plays victim over when I was the victim, and she needs to accept her actions. The mental and emotional abuse that she still does to this day is ending to stop playing mind games. She did it right in front of me for years to others, and I won't fall for it. Told her she had no right to tell anyone anything to do with me, and she had no right to go around begging for a job with my business connections. Until she actually admits she has a problem and seeks treatment, I am not subjecting my family to this stuff anymore, and went North Carolina. Today my minor brother is no longer a minor but lives with her due to the housing crisis in my area. He respects the North Carolina, but he still lets me know how she is when I ask, for his sake, mostly to make sure he's okay. It has been 2 years. She won't get out of the bed, she's slowly dying, and all she does is whine. She doesn't want to run into me. I live in a different area altogether, no chance of it happening. Ita for not caring. Most likely, but at this point my mental health got better once she was gone. She in the start played victim and shared our text fight around playing stupid. I have since shared my story and have shown what happened behind closed doors. My no_longer_minor brother could call me and tell me she didn't wake up today, and my only concern would be him and helping him cope and deal with what is needed to do. I no longer feel a connection to her. To me, she died a long time ago. I have already learned to live without her. People think I'm heartless and I should just forgive her. There is a lot more that has happened, but this is already long. I now ask complete strangers, and really I just needed to get it out there to maybe erase the doubt some have put in my head. Should I really let everything go and let her come back, since apparently she's rotting away in her bed, or should I just keep doing me and let her live with where she has gotten? Did you like this Reddit before bed story? Subscribe for more vids like this.